Today we start our measurement topic, and we're going to be starting with length and perimeter today. Now I'm just going to warn you that I am probably going to cough during this video because I've had a bit of a flu during the holidays and I haven't been able to get rid of the cough. But it's not COVID because I've had 2 tests and it's been negative both times. So don't worry about my coughing. So length and perimeter. We use the metric system to measure lengths in Australia. If you travel to the USA, you will use the imperial measurement system of measurement. The metric system measures lengths using mostly units like meters, centimeters, millimeters, and kilometers. They're the ones that we're used to. The imperial, the ones that we don't use things like inches, feet, yards, and miles. So we have this little diagram here to convert between units of length. You will need to use that diagram, but we'll do that in the examples in just a minute. The perimeter of a shape can be found by adding together all the sides of that shape, all the way around the outside. So written as a formula, we sometimes say perimeter equals SOS. SOS standing for sum of sides, which is written again down here, sum of sides. So here are the examples. Find the perimeter of the following. So to find the perimeter of the first shape, we go P for perimeter equals, and we want to add up all the sides. So the first one we'll start with is this top one, 4.6 plus 5 centimeters plus 9.8 centimeters. And put that into your calculator. 4.6 plus 5 plus 9.8. So that's 19.4 centimeters. So question 2, to find the perimeter, make sure that you have all of the sides before you start. So we have 9 meters across the top here, 3 down the side, 4, 6, but this little one across the bottom, we don't know. How are we going to work out what it is? Well, we look at the horizontal sides. We've got 9 centimeters, going all the way across there. If I subtract off 3.5 and 4, I would get what I need. So let's just use our calculators, and we'll go 9 take away 3.5 take away 4, and that tells us that that little side of the bottom is 1.5 centimeters. Or meters, sorry. Okay. Now that we have all the sides, we can work out our perimeter. So P for perimeter equals, I'm going to start with the 9 at the top and go clockwise the whole way around. 9 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 1.5 plus 6 plus 3.5 plus 3, and you put it in your calculator. And that equals 36 meters. Okay, on the next page, we obviously have a couple of sides missing here. So, if I have a vertical side missing, like this one here, look at the other vertical sides, like the 3 and the 5. Those 2 sides together would make this one. 5 plus 3 makes 8 meters. Now, because we have these little lines here, and we have them again over here, that means that this one here is the same size, so it's also going to be 8 meters. Now let's look horizontally. We have got 12 meters going across here. We've got the 8 that we just worked out, but we're missing this little one here. If 12 is the whole way, I need to go 12, 12 take away 8, which gives 4 meters. So, to find the perimeter, I now have all the sides. P for perimeter equals, start at the top, 12 plus 5 plus 8 plus 3 plus 4 plus 8. Yep, got them all. So now I can type those in my calculator. Oops. Okay, so that's 40 meters. Okay, question 4, finding the perimeter. Now, these little arrows mean that the sides are parallel, and we have them on both sets of opposite sides. Now, that means that this shape is a parallelogram, and the opposite sides would be the same. But they don't look the same at the moment because we have 12 here and 10 over here. That 10 is what we call a perpendicular height, not the actual length of that side. Okay, so it's a bit of a trick. We do not want to use that 10. We want to use that side would be 12, just like the one across from it. And 15 here means 15 down there. So P for perimeter is 15 plus 12 plus 15 plus 12. Which is 54 millimeters. Okay, question 5. For the following examples, find the unknown side length. So we're kind of working backwards in this question. We know that the perimeter is 22 meters, and we want to find out what x is, what this missing side is. Now, because of these markings, those two sides are the same length. So if this one is x, then this one here is also x. So if I was trying to write down the perimeter, I could use an equation. I have an x plus another x, which makes 2x altogether, so 2 x's, plus the 6, that's the perimeter, which is equal to 22. So I've made it into an equation. To solve the equation, we do the opposite. So I subtract 6. So I get 2x equals 22 minus 6 is 16. Then I want to divide the 2, get rid of that, and x would be equal to 8. Okay, so x is 8 millimeters in that diagram. Let's try the next one. So again, these markings mean those sides are the same. So 7 kilometers here means 7 kilometers there. The perimeter, we're told, is 25.5. So to make the equation, let's start with the x. Oops, wrong pen. X plus, we've got the 7 at the bottom, we've got the 7 on the side, and the 9, the sloping one, that would be the perimeter, and that's equal to 25.5. Now, we've got 3 numbers here. We don't need to do those separately. We can add them all together. So let's go 7 plus 9 equals 23. So we're just collecting up like terms there. So x plus 23 equals 25.5. Okay, now the equation solving part. I want to get the x by itself, so I'm going to subtract the 23. Get rid of that. X is equal to 25.5 minus 23, which is 2.5 kilometers this time. Okay, question 7. A rectangular paddock, 90 meters by 38 meters, needs to be fenced with 4 rows of wire. So we have a rectangle. The rectangle is 90 meters long and 38 meters wide, and we need to go around 4 times because we need 4 rows of wire. What is the total length of wire required? So the amount of wire, which is kind of like doing the perimeter of that shape would be, well, we've got 90 here, so it's 90 down below because it's a rectangle. 38 on this side means 38 on that side. So the perimeter would be 90 plus 38 plus 90 plus 38. But because we want 4 strands of wire, we want to do that 4 times. We want to times all of that by 4 for the 4 strands. Type it in your calculator. So use the brackets. 90 plus 38 plus 90 plus 38. Close the bracket, times that all by 4, and we get 1,024 meters of wire that we need. Okay, so this is where you start. Have a go at doing some of these.